Welcome to the training video for the United Way of the Midlands annual review process in the EC Impact database. The review is a requirement for all certified partner agencies. This video will cover the attachments required as part of the annual review. You'll select the attachments link to see all the required attachments. The ones that are required are marked with an asterisk. You'll see many of these are. However, we do have some extra space built into some of these. The attachment maximum is 8 megabytes. So for certain things like perhaps your 990 or your audit, which are pretty large documents, you may need to split those separately, either scan them as two different documents, part 1 and part 2, or else split them on Adobe on your computer. And then we do have some extra sections built in so that you can put in the two separate areas. Most of the file types that you will be submitting will probably be PDFs, Word documents, and Excel documents. However, there are a variety of file types that are accepted by the database, as you can see here. You will need to refer to the database manual that was emailed out to all of the agencies and is also located in the resource center of the database. Here I have pulled up, starting on page 5, the section about uploading the required documents, where you do see some directions here. But also in this section, starting on page 6, you have a very detailed description of each of the attachments that are required. There are a lot of directions on what is necessary from your agency, especially if there are certain choices that you must make as far as what is needed to submit. For now, I have already put in a number of the required attachments into the system just for training purposes, but I will go ahead and attach the first two here today. Attaching a file into the database is very similar to attaching a file to an email. You're going to hit Choose File. And I already have a folder created here with all of my attachments in it, just because it's quicker and easier that way. And I'm going to select the IRS determination letter. You'll notice that you can actually select multiple files here before you hit upload. So you can actually put in 10 things at once if you want before you hit upload, so you don't have to repeat that process each time. There you go. And then I'm going to go down to the bottom and hit Save and Upload Attachments. And then you can see that it is attached here, and you can actually click on it to review it and make sure that it was the right thing. Now, for something like the certified audit or exemption statement, some of you may not have had to fill out an audit this year, but however, we do require something to be placed here. So you would need some kind of statement saying that you're exempt from filling out an audit. You can find that in the Resource Center there on the bottom left of your navigation pane. And here you've got an audit exemption certification. You've also got your IRS Pro Forma 990 that you need to submit along with your 990EZ if that was all that you filled out, if you didn't fill out the long form. You also have a Secretary of State exemption certification here. So these documents are here for you to download, print out, sign, and then attach in the system. If you do not have a scanner in your office and some of these documents are only in paper form, you're welcome to mail or fax them to United Way of the Midlands and we can scan them for you. Once you have attached all of the required documents in here, you'll notice that some of them are not required, including the CFC application, but this is where you would attach it if you decided to be a part of the United Way of the Midlands Federation. But once you've attached all of the required ones, then you can return to the overview page and then get started on the final submission process, which will be covered in the next video.